Up in Ely this weekend, an estimated 30 to 40,000 people came to town for an annual tradition making its return. The 44th annual Blueberry Art Festival wrapped up today. The three-day event brings hundreds of vendors to Ely to take part. Booths are filled with craft makers, artists, and more, and they come to town to sell their wares that they've poured their hearts into. Attendees can purchase items and also get a glimpse at the type of skills the artisans use to make their crafts. According to organizers, in a time when many products are manufactured in bulk, the festival celebrates vendors who take a hands-on approach.
Everyone here makes their items. They put their blood, tears, and sweat into them. They are designers. We have designers that design shirts, and they spend hours designing how it's going to be, what type of shirts. And we have people who sell syrup, and they take hours to do it.
In addition to the crafters, there were 19 vendors making up a food court at the festival. Applications for vendors to take part start coming in January. This year, they were all booked up by mid-April.